We're going to cover how to access ChatGPT CANVAS, split the screen in two, and look at the top editing shortcuts, plus the programming features that are now available. Here we go. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. You can access Canvas on the browser version by going to the drop-down menu and selecting GPT-4o with Canvas. Something to note though is access to Canvas is limited to Plus and Team users as of now. You can split the screen by typing in split screen, or in my case, I set up a code word for splitting the screen. I type in my code word, and here we are. On the left panel, we have the chat feature, and on the right side is our main working area. And we can ask it a question to get the features popping up, so here we go. Why is it a bad idea to hack illegally and unethically? The editing shortcuts are amazing. We have suggest edits, adjust the length, the reading level, which is super important if you vlog or if you post or anything like that. You always want to make things simpler for people to read. So in our case, we have graduate all the way down to kindergarten. We'll keep it to middle school. I think that's a good one. We click on that and we see the edits happening in real time. And there we go. We also want to suggest some edits, so let's try some edits. And the first one here is consider rephrasing it to make the tone more engaging and direct. So we'll apply that, and it changes it for us real time. Now we'll go for a final polish and see how that looks. That is pretty cool, but if we notice there's something wrong here, so what I want to do is select that and ask GPT to remove it. I gotta say, these features are amazing, man. It's pretty much your assistant. You can chat with it, you can talk to it. The only thing missing right now is voice, but I guess I could use my phone for that and do the advanced voice while I do this at the same time. Now the coding features are even better. So we'll create a script to write a proxy server in Python. Write a Python script for a proxy server. I think we'll make it shorter. This is too long, so make it 10 lines. A simple server will just do fine. There we have it. Now, looking at the features, we have our code review. We can do that. Port to a different language. If we don't want to do it in Python, we can always switch it to PHP, C, JavaScript, TypeScript, Java. And we can also add logs to debug or look at any errors or anything like that. And then finally, we have add comments. So let's add comments first of all to see what we're actually doing here. You gotta love this, man. It is so smooth, I gotta say. And the next we're gonna fix any bugs that might be there. And as you can see on the left panel, it says, I've reviewed the code and fixed potential issues such as ensuring the client socket is properly closed using the with statement and adding a check for empty data to avoid unnecessary processing. So it kind of made it more efficient and optimized, right? And then finally, we'll go ahead and port it to a different language. Let's say we want it in Java, so we'll do it to Java or switch it to Java. So this is pretty awesome. And I also want to add some logs here. The only issue I've noticed with logs is you can't really add logs in a certain section. It seems to, if you ask for adding logs, even if you select the text, it adds it everywhere in the whole code pretty much. I can also undo or redo features. So if I did something I don't want, just undo, restore to previous version, I guess. And we see the stack trace is all gone. So no more logging apparently. We also have an option to copy, and if I close this, by the way, I can see the different pages I've created, so it keeps a memory of everything, right? So we have one page for the karate chop we asked it to do. We have our script in Python, and we also have the Java version that we did later. And that, in a nutshell, is how you use Canvas features. Now, the only thing I do have a gripe with, or a little bit of an issue with, is that it doesn't allow you to run the code. You might need an IDE for that, which is not convenient. So comparing it to Claude artifacts, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but it'd be awesome if they add IDE support within Canvas. That way you don't have to go to a different environment to run the code. But hey, thanks for watching and have a good one.